Hey everybody, so for today's video, I've been wanting to try out this foundation for weeks now. I've seen so many reviews on this foundation. I've heard such good things about it and I decided I would try it out for you guys in a video. It is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour foundation, and I looked all over the place for this foundation, you guys, for the past week and a half, and I finally found it last night. Me and Bethany were out and we were in Walmart and I finally found it, so I'm so excited to try this out. I'm gonna put it on with you guys and let you guys know like my first impression on it, and then I'm gonna do like check-ins throughout the day. I'm not gonna do a 24-hour wear test just because I have work in the morning, and 24 hours from now I'll be at work, so that's not gonna work. But I'm just gonna do it from now until when I'm ready to go to sleep and ready to take off my makeup. That should be about 12 hours. So half the wear time. It says that it lasts, so we're gonna see if it lasts 12 hours or how long it lasts, what it's looking like by the end of the day, and just my final thoughts. And I'm so excited to try it out. I got the shade 430. I'm hoping that it matches my skin tone. I like swatched it on my hand with the other ones, and this one blended out on my hand, so hopefully it matches me. So yeah, let's just get started and see what I think of this foundation by the end of today. Alrighty, so I put my hair in my cat ears that I always have on when I'm doing foundation, stuff like that. But before I start off my foundation, I'm just going to take my Mario Badescu facial spray. I always put this on before I do any makeup at all. So I'm just going to spray this all over my face. I love how refreshing this mist is. It just feels so good on my skin and I love it so much. Let that sit into my skin for a couple minutes and then we will start applying the foundation. Alright, so I decided before I would try out the foundation that I would go onto the Ulta website and read the details on this foundation. I'm just going to read it to you guys. It says, "Be unstoppable. Introducing L'Oreal's breakthrough longwear foundation with breathable skin technology," which is good. "Infallible Fresh Wear 24-hour foundation provides medium to full buildable coverage," okay, "that lasts all day and allows the skin to breathe." That's also another good thing. "The formula's 3 oil absorbers resist sweat, water, and transfer." I'm going to put the whole sweat thing to a test because sometimes I'll start to sweat. So by the end of the day, I'll see if any of the foundation has come off and just what the foundation is looking like for me. It says, "The Ultra Skin Liquid goes on smoothly to give a fresh, healthy looking complexion that lasts. Color stays true and blends in evenly," which is good. I really hope this foundation does not oxidize because I hate foundations that oxidize. "So your makeup looks fresh all day." It also says it has SPF. On the bottle, it says SPF 25. And then it says it has 30 shades for every skin tone. I think 30 shades is a good amount of shades for a foundation. And then the benefits say it's up to a 24-hour fresh staying power. It's long-lasting with their most lightweight, breathable texture. Really good. I don't like heavy foundations that just like weigh down your face. I want it to feel like I'm not wearing makeup. So I really hope that's true. It says it's waterproof, transfer resistant, and sweat resistant. And like I said before, it says a medium to full buildable coverage with a natural finish. I either like a natural finish or a dewy finish with foundation. I don't really like matte finish for a foundation. I feel like with my skin type it just doesn't look right, so natural finish, I can do that. And yeah, that's everything that it says on the Ulta website. And now I think it's time that we put this foundation to the test. Alrighty, you guys, it is time to test out this foundation. I'm just gonna do a few pumps on my hand. Oh, it's a very liquidy foundation, I can already tell you that. And I'm just going to do what I normally do. I'm going to dip into it and just dot it all over my face. I can already tell I should have gotten a bit of a lighter shade, but with like bronzer and powder and concealer and everything, I feel like it'll all even out. And I'm going to take my Morphe sponge and just start blending. Okay, so I could tell you the shade isn't that dark. Now that I blended it out, I feel like it's a good enough shade for me. And that is what it looks like with that side pretty much all blended. We're just gonna continue. Blend down our neck. And then my forehead. I'm really excited for this foundation. I've heard such good reviews about this. Blend this down the other side of our neck. All right, you guys, just from blending this out so far, I actually really like it. If you guys can hear that, it's my cat. He's in his litter box, so I'm very sorry about that. But like I said, just by looking at this right now, I actually really like it so far. I'm gonna take a little bit more and just like dot it on to somewhere where I would usually, with my other foundation I use, I'd go back in just for a little bit more coverage. And just to see how much we can build up this foundation, because it does say medium to full buildable foundation. Yeah, I really like this so far. Just by looking at it right now, it could change later on. It could look really bad by the end of the night. But from just applying it, I think it looks really good so far. I just like the way it's making my skin look. It feels very light coverage. I don't feel like I'm wearing anything on my skin, which is really good. I love that in a foundation. Just to feel like I'm not wearing foundation is a really good sign. Just it being like light, not very heavy. I don't like heavy foundations. Alrighty, so our foundation is all blended out. I love the coverage so far. I don't see it clinging on to any dry patches. Sometimes foundations will tend to like dry around my nose. I don't see that, so that's really good. Alrighty, now we're gonna go into concealer. I'm gonna be using the Tarte Shape Tape. I just got a new one, so very excited about that. I love just using new makeup products, and I've gone through already 4 of these, so you could tell I'm obsessed with this concealer. I'll put that underneath my eyes, and then my nose, my Cupid's bow, on my chin, and then on my forehead. I look like a crazy person. Just gonna blend out my concealer and see how the foundation looks with my concealer and powder on. But you guys, I cannot tell you how much I love this concealer. It's my all-time favorite. I just have not found any other concealer like this one since I started using it. No other concealer compares. It's my all-time favorite one. I'm never ever gonna use a different concealer. I'm glued to this one. I'm addicted to it. Once you go to Shape Tape, you can never go back. Alrighty, now that concealer is all blended out, I'm gonna go in with my powder. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. I love this powder so much. Just gonna take a little bit of that and just set my concealer and my foundation. Alrighty, my face is all set. Now we're gonna look at the foundation and see what we think so far. And then I'm gonna finish doing my makeup off camera, and then I'll come back and let you guys know what I'm thinking of my makeup. But so far, I really like this foundation. The only thing I'm kind of noticing is I could see like a dry patch on my forehead. And it's not that noticeable from like far away, probably no one could see it, but looking up close I can. And usually with my Maybelline 24-hour foundation, I don't see that on my forehead. It's not really that big of a deal, but I'm just saying that's what I notice. And my nose looks fine. Everything else looks pretty good. I can say to you guys so far that I really like this foundation. I love how it looks on my skin. It feels very, very lightweight, and so far I really like it. I'm going to finish doing my makeup and I will be right back. Oh, I'm also trying out this bronzer, not for this video, but I just bought this yesterday. It's the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I've heard such good things about this bronzer and I've never ever tried it out, so I thought that I would grab this yesterday. It's in Sunkissed, and let me tell you guys, this smells so good. It smells very tropical, and oh, it smells so good. I'll let you guys know when I'm finished my makeup what I think of it, but I just wanted to show you guys this because I feel like I'm so late on this. I feel like this bronzer has been out for so long, but so many of the beauty gurus that I watch say that this is like their holy grail bronzer. And I was in Walmart yesterday and I kept going past it. I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna try it out. And I tend sometimes not to use bronzer, and I've lately been loving bronzer, so I just decided to try this one out because I've heard such amazing things on this product. I'll let you guys know though what I think of it. Okay guys, so I just finished doing my makeup. It is currently 12:31 right now, and oh my gosh, you guys, this foundation, my whole makeup looks so good today. Like, just looking at the sides of my face, it looks so flawless. My highlight is popping today, by the way, and just my skin looks so good. Like, I'm amazed at this foundation right now, you guys. Like I said, the only thing that I'm really noticing is on my forehead, but it's starting to look a little better. It doesn't look as not patchy, but like it was clinging to a dry patch, and it doesn't really look that bad anymore. It looked worse a little bit earlier when I first applied it, but now that it is set into my skin, it looks so good. Like, I'm having a good ass skin day. I'm having a good ass makeup day. My thoughts on the bronzer, if you guys were wondering, I love this actually. It makes my skin look so warm and like sun-kissed, as it says in the name. It's so good. First impression, I really like it. I'm gonna keep using it and see when I keep using it if I really like it. I think it'll actually become a staple in my makeup routine, and it smells, like I said, so tropical and amazing. But yeah, my foundation is looking really good so far. I'm going to go downstairs and I'm going to do check-ins every couple hours or so and let you guys know how my foundation is looking and what I think of it throughout the day. And yeah, so far, first impressions are that my skin looks so good. I'm having a great ass makeup day as of right now. And the only complaint I have is on my forehead with the little dry patch. Besides that, I really have no complaints on this foundation so far. It feels very lightweight. It does have a natural finish, which I love. It didn't oxidize. And yeah, first impressions, I really like this so far. So I really hope this foundation stays looking really nice all day because, oh my gosh, it looks so good. I'll check in with you guys in a couple hours. Peace. Alrighty, you guys, so it is check-in time. It is currently about 2 o'clock right now, and I just got to my friend Bethany's house. I just dropped her off, but I decided that I would do a bit of a check-in to let you guys know what I'm thinking of the foundation so far. I've only been wearing my makeup for about an hour and a half. I'm not going to keep doing check-ins every hour, but I decided since I was out that we would see how it looks in the daylight. Even though there's no sun, it's pretty cloudy here. I know it's going to rain later on, so no sun, but I'm just gonna see how my skin is looking. I still think it looks the same. It looks really good. The dry patch that I had up here, I don't know if you can see what my forehead looks like. Try to go over here. You can kind of see it like right here. It doesn't look that bad when I'm like back here, but when I'm up close, it kind of looks weird. I don't like that part right here. I'm gonna try moisturizing tomorrow and a little bit more and seeing if that helps. But besides that, you guys, I'm loving how my skin looks. It looks so good. We got our bronzer and it looks so amazing. It looks very natural and it just makes my skin look so flawless. I'm obsessed with it so far. I'm gonna drive home and then I have a YouTube video that I'm gonna upload once I get home, and I will check in with you guys in a couple hours to see how my foundation is looking. Alrighty guys, so it is a little bit later right now. It is currently about 5:30. But I got up a new video today, which I'm really happy about. I've just been lounging around, but I decided to come upstairs since it's getting dark out because I needed good lighting to do a little bit of a check-in with you guys and let you guys know how my foundation is doing and what it looks like. And it pretty much looks the same to me. I'm gonna look a little bit closer up just to see. It didn't really sink into any dry patches other than my forehead, but that's been there since I put on the foundation. But it's still on there. It still looks really good. It doesn't look cakey at all. There's no patchy spots. It actually looks really good. I'm amazed so far by this foundation. I mean, I've only had this on since 12:30 and it's only 5:30, so we still have a little bit of time left before I can see like my initial thoughts on it. If I really like it, I'm gonna keep using it because so far I think this is gonna become one of my new favorite foundations. I really like this so far, so I really hope by the end of the night I still really like it. I'm going to make myself some dinner right now and I will talk to you guys in a little bit with another update to see how my skin is looking. Okay guys, so it has been a little bit since I've last talked to you. It is currently 10:01 p.m. right now, and if I look a little bit rough, it is because I passed out from around 5 to 8, a little before Riverdale came on. So if my makeup is looking a little bit rough, that is why. But it's currently 10 o'clock right now, and I have to take off my makeup because I have to go to sleep soon, even though I just took a nap. But I have work tomorrow all day, so I decided that I would do my last and final check-in and just share with you guys my final thoughts on this foundation. So let's take a look and see what we are looking like right now. I'm taking a look at my forehead because I know that was my biggest issue earlier. And it doesn't even look that bad really anymore. If I go up close, I don't know if you guys can see, you could still see a little bit of it like right here. But really from afar, it does not look that noticeable. I know that some of the foundations do that because I have a dry patch up here. I'm going to try tomorrow to moisturize a little bit more up here and see if that helps a little bit. But besides that, I'm still sticking to loving this foundation. I know that it has come off a little bit. That's because I took a nap. That is expected. Yeah, but I still think the foundation looks really good. I like how it makes my skin look. It's very lightweight, which I love about this foundation. I hate heavy foundations, and I feel like this foundation is really light, which I love. But yeah, my final thoughts on this foundation is that it is amazing. I'm going to keep trying it out just to make sure that nothing else happens with my skin or something like that. But my final thoughts are that I really like this foundation. I like the way it makes my skin look. It lasted pretty much all day, except for over here it's kind of wearing off, but I feel like that's because I slept on this side when I was taking a nap, so it could have rubbed off my sleep. I really like this foundation. Underneath my eyes, I have a little bit of mascara, but that's probably because I took a nap and I kept rubbing on the side of my eye because I was yawning. And my eyes like tear up when I yawn, so I like go like this. That's probably why. But I love the way my skin looks. I can't stop looking at it. And if you guys have been wanting to try out this foundation, I definitely recommend it. I actually woke up from my nap sweating a little bit on my forehead, and my foundation is still there, so I think it is sweat resistant. And yeah, I really like this foundation. I'm gonna keep on testing it out. but my first and final impression on this is that I really, really like it. I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of video. I want to go to Ulta next week, and because there's been so many new drugstore makeup releases and high-end, so I'm gonna keep looking at the drugstore releases and the high-end. I want to do like a full face of first impressions. If you guys want to see that, give this video a thumbs up or let me know in the comments down below. I'm gonna take off makeup now because I am exhausted and I have to get ready for my full day of work tomorrow, which I'm so not ready for. But yeah, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys very soon with my next video. I love you guys. Bye guys.